Is it going? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to my healing world. This is Monica, and we've got a rotisserie setting to this oven, and I've just set the rack to the lowest point, and I'm going to put it together for Maria because she's going to take over some of the cooking, and this apartment comes with a rotisserie, so it's kind of neat to use it. You stick the pieces in, and the elbow should actually face the center, so it goes in like that, and then this one has to face the center as well, so that the arms are actually going to be stronger inside, and this one, I'll show you what to do with it. So that's in, it's set at the lowest rung. Then what's going to happen is that you put the
If I don't have all this thing in my house,
this is only for this apartment because it has the unit. But you know what? I think all rotisseries are the same. So I put this piece in here like that just to get it set up. I put it in the center because if it touches the sides, it doesn't go round well enough. Here's the chicken. I soaked it in a brine. I didn't rinse it off. Then we put garlic powder all over it and butter. And I usually put oil, but today I thought I'd make it a little bit special. So I first of all tied up the legs because you don't want the chicken to be flying as it's going around. So you want to make sure that the legs and the wings are tucked in tight. And this is my method of doing it, and it just comes from, you know, doing this about 10 times. I don't usually cook chickens like this because I've never been around rotisserie, but you know, it's just a matter of practice. And so I got the chicken all trussed up, and I'm just going to put a few extra knots in here just because I have the extra string. Maria cut the string for me, so we're having a kind of a training day for the rotisserie. And then what I do is I take this and I just put it through the cavities like that, and I stick the fork in. And then I take another prong and I jimmy it in here like that. There's a certain way of getting it done. Oh yeah, I told you. It's actually quite natural. It will tell you what it needs to be. It's like a triangular. So, oh, there you go. I'm not going to push that side because I'm just going to try to get it to go down. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's a matter of just keeping it from rotating while it's on the spit. And so I'm going to push it to the center here, and then I'm going to tighten it up. And like I said, it's not a real big deal. It's a matter of just getting the rotation happening. So the chicken is ready. It's buttered. It's got the seasoning on it. It's been soaked in a kind of a salt brine, very salty water for almost an hour, and then not rinsed off. I shook the powder into the cavity as well. So what happens with the stove is while the stove is not turned on, it doesn't rotate. So what I'm going to do is just stick the spit into this little socket, and then it rests on these little prongs. And yeah, get your finger out of the lens. Get your finger out of the lens. No, don't try. Put it down again. There you go. There you go. The lens isn't behind, and so you got to get your finger out of it so it's not blocking it. So this is it. But the minute I turn this onto grill,
okay.
Look what happens to the chicken. It starts to
turn
rotate.
it around.
It goes turning around.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your finger is on the lens
Yeah.
again. So it just goes around and around. So this should take an hour and a half and 2 hours. My mistake with this has always been that I never gave it enough time to cook. So always aim for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because it's better to have a crispy chicken than one that's raw. And at the end, what we're going to do is that we're going to put a thermometer in and measure the temperature to get the meat right. But The last few times I've done it, I haven't had enough time, and I've actually had to, cut it.
If you have these things in
Your house, then you
house.
can't do this.
No,
You
I
can't
can't.
do this. You have to have either a barbecue. You either have to have a barbecue that has a rotisserie, or you have to have a special oven. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice oven, right? I've never ever had a rotisserie in my own house. So welcome to my healing world. It's Panama Nanny. This is my little module for teaching how to roast a chicken. Bye.